the inside, if you put your fingers through there like that, so you don't get mixed up on which side you're gluing, and then glue inside here. So I'm going to go around. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gluing, and I'm going to take my sock, and I'm going to put the sock in there. I'll have to show you here. Okay, so I've taken my sock, and I have glued, that will be the bottom of the mouth. So I glued, and now I'm going to take the top part of the mouth, and I'm going to glue it on the top of the sock. So hopefully you can see me okay with this. Okay, so I'm now going to glue the top part. What's nice about these glue guns is they're instant. You can make a puppet in no time at all. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to glue down the top. Okay, so now remember, this is the inside of the sock, and I now have it where I've glued it to the toe of the sock. So there, my fingers fit in there, see? Okay, so it is glued now. So then I take it and I now put it right side out. Okay? So that there is the puppet. Okay? So all you do now is, there's several things you can do. You can use foam, and you can do foam along the top and do it like that. Or you can stuff some stuff up in the head here. So let's do that. I'm just going to use stuffing from a pillow or from anything that you have, and we're going to stuff it up into the head of the puppet. Okay. Now again, you don't have to do this. If you have the bulgy eyes, you don't have to do this. This puppet, I have nothing, like it's got nothing in it, and it's still very effective. Okay, so but because I'm going to do this one just a little bit different, I'm going to stuff some stuffing up on top of so it'll be the head or the forehead of the puppet. Okay, there we go. So you see how it's now, he's got a little bit of on the top there. Okay, so then I have these little eyes that I bought, okay? And I'm going to glue them on, but you can use buttons, you can use this type, okay? So these are just balls, just little foam balls, and material, black material around them. So all of these puppets have the balls, okay? So I thought I would do this one a little bit different. So this one has the balls too. This one has just half balls. I just cut them in half and did it like that. But this one, I'm going to put these type of eyes on them. So just give me a second here. Take my hand out here, and then I'm going to kind of figure out where I want the eyes. And I'm just going to put some glue there. I'm going to stick on an eye. And then I've got some glue here. And I'm going to stick on the eye. There we go. So now I have eyes on my puppet. And I can take a marker, make some eyebrows if I want to. Let's try that. This one is good if I wanted to make it a person puppet rather than just a fun puppet like these ones here. Okay, so now it's got some eyebrows. I can also do a little bit around go around the eyes completely, but I think I'll leave it like that. And now I can either draw a nose here, or I can use, let's see, okay, I can use one of these noses, but then it doesn't look as much like a person. I can just put a white one on there, but I think I'm going to just draw one, okay? Okay, so there we go. Now you can see, you know, like I said, these are like botan eyes, and but if you had plain buttons, like blue buttons, and then you just take your magic marker and put a pupil in the eye and do it like that and just glue them on. Glue's a wonderful thing. Puppets are fine with glue. The problem with you know, puppets is that they don't take a lot of wear and tear because they're just glued together. They're not sewn. So if you wanted to sew a puppet to make it more durable, then you could do that as well. Now I could put some stuffing on the bottom too, but I don't think I need to. Now for the mouth, to make the mouth more effective, like, because this one has a gray there, I wouldn't need to, but most socks don't have that. So I have now made out of, this is felt material, but again, any material will do as long as it doesn't come apart on the edges, you know, and felt is very good for that. So there, I'm going to put that in the mouth, and you can do any color in the mouth, it doesn't matter, as long as it's a different color than the puppet is. And then I've just made a heart type, you know, thing for the tongue. So all you do is take it and fold this in half and make sure the tongue is on the bottom part of your puppet, okay? Let me just make sure I got it. So about like that, okay? And now I'm going to just glue that on the mouth. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So now all I have to do is open this mouth up and glue this inside the mouth. Okay, so I'm pushing it in the mouth as far as I can. Okay, and now I'm looking and saying, hey, it looks like this is, you know, is coming over too far. It's a little too big. See, I don't want that. But again, it wouldn't hurt, but I want the mouth more or less to be inside. So I'm just going to cut off this part here that's a little too long. So you don't have to be too precise with this. You know, you don't say, well, I have to have a puppet pattern and I have to make it exactly and everything else. Nah, just do your best. Okay, so I think that's good. So this is the hard part, because you gotta, with this glue gun, it's hot. So, okay, so I'm going to glue just half of this on the back. Okay, so just half this mouth. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I gotta make sure I get, I did the bottom side, so I gotta make sure this is the bottom of the mouth. So here we go. And that's the problem with this glue, it really glues fast. Okay, so I push it down inside the mouth, okay? So the bottom is now glued. So now I have to try to get the top glued. So I'm going to open the mouth a bit here. That's why the contact cement is easier, because you know, you can take your time and get it fitted properly and it won't dry on you, but we're using this one because it's quicker. Okay. All right, there we go. So now we're going to glue the top. Oh, this one's a little, okay. Okay, I think I got it a little too long too. So I'm going to cut some of this off. Okay, so there we go. Now, looking more like a puppet, right? Now, I think I'm going to make this one a girl. So I'm going to, I've taken yarn and I've just, wound it around long, and then I put it together. So now all I have to do is just take it and glue it to the top of the head. Now, doesn't that look like a little girl? Okay, let's just glue her head on, or her hair on, I mean. Okay. Here we go. And I'm going to try to find the center here and just glue it on. And I could glue it down a little bit farther maybe so it stays put. Let's try that. Okay, so that way if I glue it down a little farther, it won't flop around quite as much. Okay, I made two of them, but I don't think I'm going to need them. I think one is enough. But if I wanted more hair, I could put a double one on, but for now I'm just going to put the one. So I'm going to push that cotton up a little bit higher in the face. Okay, and I'm getting my fingers inside these flaps here. And I could put a little pink, if I had a little pink to put on the cheeks, I could do that for a girl, like just put a little bit of, well, a magic marker probably would make too much of a line, so you might use some kind of a blush, makeup blush or something like that. Okay, so here we go. It has not even been, it's been about a half an hour, and we have made a little girl puppet. Hiya there, ha ha. Hiya, hi. I hope you like me. Don't I look nice? I think I'll call myself Sally. And it's so nice to be here today. So, that is a simple little puppet that you can make that the kids, I tell you, they will love her. And again, it depends on how you use her and how you interact with her, because she is pretty. Wow, you look nice today, Sally. Yeah, I think so. You did a good job making me. Well, I can see your mouth is coming apart a little bit there. Let me just glue that down better. Okay, all right, can you get it there? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. There. Yeah, there, I can talk better. Yeah, I know you can. Okay, so here we go. There we are. Oh, you look gorgeous. Yeah, I do. I really like it. Okay. So I think you didn't realize how easy it is to make a puppet. That's how easy it is. And like I said, you can make them silly and funny, or you can make them like a girl and a boy. So a boy one, you would just have to find some kind of material that looked like a boy, or even just take this type of a yarn and just cut it off, like where it's not so long, and glue it to the head, and you can make a boy. So you can make whatever you want, and you can put more stuff on it, like so that it's looks more realistic. You can make braids. You know, there's just so much you can do in developing a puppet. So anyway, that's the sock puppet. Now,